player. It's interesting to see how people like people that are so young approach competitive like environments. Like if they're like have a lot of people I feel like approach competitive environments and they have all these things like, oh, this is scrubby or oh, that's dishonorable and all these things. But I feel like a lot of kids will approach it and be like, that's good, I'm using that. Like they're much more open to just using what they think is strong, and I really like that. That's like the mindset that I feel like a lot of people learn from, which is weird to say coming from someone again so young. And Wise, or not Wise, sorry. SliceNDice is very vocal about what he thinks is strong in this game. If he thinks the characters like the best in the game, he'll just be using them the next week. Like you'll see him using them like right after he says it. Like, yeah, I think it, and I'm gonna keep using them because I think they're great. His core character is Libre, but he switches all the time. I would not be surprised if we didn't see Libre.
Recently, he's been picking up Gengar.
Gengar, yeah, he thinks Gengar is ridiculous. And Gengar is a topic for a lot of debate in terms of how good he is. Like, because he's very he has a very polarizing game plan. Not necessarily a polarizing character per se, but his game plan is definitely based around control of the match, and he's not by any means like as a core character without his burst, like S tier kit wise. So his game plan is built around getting the meter, getting the burst, and then just it's like the closest thing to a checkmate in this game. Like the closest single resource to a checkmate in this like whole game. It's so strong. And Gengar's based plan around it, and if they just can't get it, it can be really hard. And some Gengars will run supports that like give them that, and cheers that will give them their meter to like aid in that.
Yeah,
like, all right, maybe
very scary.
Yeah, like just as like a fallback. Like, okay, I didn't control this round that well, but this cheer still gave me like 40% before the round started, so I still managed to get it by the end of the round. And they can run supports for that as well. But some Gengars will just be like, no, I'm just gonna run a utility support. I'm just gonna. I feel like he needs these holes in his like his base gameplay fixed. Okay, he did go Libre, but yeah, it's interesting to see. There's so many ways to approach Gengar. There's so many ways to express yourself in like different matches and stuff like that.
Yep, and that's the beauty of Pokken Tour. As like
yeah, definitely. I think in general, Pokken's very good at allowing people to express themselves in their gameplay, no matter what character they're playing. Obviously, there's optimal plays for like characters, but like optimal is very vague, and it's like up to the player to kind of utilize their kit, how they see fit. The meta is generally defined by how the top player plays their character, not how that character should necessarily be played.
Both players very much respecting each other here.
Yeah, very slow field phase. Lekis using Garchomp actually. I
think Lekis is most famous for it.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen limited gameplay from him. I thought I saw him for Shandy, but you know.
Yeah, I've never seen his Shandy actually.
Oh really? Maybe I'm mixing it up with someone else. My bad if I. But yeah, gonna be Garchomp versus Libre. This is a matchup that I do hear Garchomps. They don't say it's awful, but I feel like the general consensus is ew. Slice making good use of his enhanced state. That projectile becomes so strong when Libre's enhanced. Sorry, the mic.
Full counter attack combo, but face should point sitting back to fever phase here.
Yeah, early on didn't take too much damage for that.
Misses it.
Okay.
Oh, but this would be unblockable.
Yep, and this is something that Slice loves. That unblockable. He loves to do that. But Lekis being smart, taking the hit. He's like, you know what? You're not gonna kill me off of this. Grab would kill me. But you're not going to kill me off this if I take a hit.
Unfortunately, that 5Y did kill, though.
Definitely, yeah. He got himself out of the situation, but the following situation, it wasn't able to win that action, wasn't back. But good awareness to take the hit there when he was going to die from the grab. Very good. Very good. All right, finding his grab. Very smart. Not a punish. Just a read. Just a good decision.
I like it.
Seeing the Slice is respecting him. They're playing a dance. They're playing a very slow dance. In neutral right now.
That's what I was thinking, because Lekis is going up and going back.
There you go. Very good.
Much like a dance.
Yeah, definitely. Just dancing back and forth, in and out of the ranges, like just being like, I'm gonna go into this stance, and I'm gonna see what you do when I do that.
And some of my favorite matches is when it looks like both players are dancing around each other.
Those are always fun to watch in a fighting game. Yeah, they're mesmerizing sometimes.
Oh, but
the Callus forgetting about light armor or not realizing the AY is a light. It doesn't look like a light, to be fair. But Slice, knowing how to get his damage, he's like.
Yep. Special scale a bit, but this gives SliceNDice an attack up deep buff and a defense up buff.
Yeah, and it still did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Great. Libre coming into burst. Once Libre's in burst, she has an actual generally lower damage output overall. Like she has to get a lot more hits than a lot of characters do a lot of time, but she compensates with that with attack buff she gives herself, and her burst coming into anything in a burst is so much damage. Slice makes good use of that. Again, this is his best character. He defaults to Libre most of the time. Again, he plays a lot of characters. But recently he's been thinking that Libre is not quite all that other people might think she is. So he's been bouncing around, yeah. Which is interesting. I think a lot of people would disagree. I would disagree. But it's interesting. I really like to see like people like even like this. We're pretty far into the game at this point. Still challenging like the meta thoughts and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting. Especially someone like a young player like him with like this kind of fresh perspective.
So second round started out. We see that SliceNDice decide to put on an offensive start there, but Lekis making a comeback here. And now Lekis has the offensive edge. Oh, and releasing that X button.
Lekis is getting these hard calls. He got the Sand Tomb in neutral, and then he got the drill. He's winning in health. He's lost like, he's taken a lot of little hits here and there, but he's getting the big hits to compensate, like that. He's hitting where it counts.
Unfortunately, not able to stub out the mimikyu.
Unfortunately, yeah. And getting called out again, it seems like Slice has a read on like Lekis likes to jump back after losing phases. After losing phases, certain moves at least. And he's doing that 5x sprint to just catch that.
Hands electromagnet there, causing another speed.
Ooh, getting that defense buff too. Very, very, very nifty getting that defense buff and still getting the Oki right afterwards.
You see here, Lekis' momentum gut job is greatly hindered.
Yeah.
And SliceNDice is taking full advantage of it.
And that's gonna be the kill.
That's a kill.
Lekis had a big advantage, a big lead in the beginning, but Slice just solid player, just able to bring it back. Kept his composure. I don't think he lost a single interaction after we mentioned that. Just, you know, he's like, all right, calm down. You're making hard calls. Let you make calls. I'm just sit back and watch. You know, let you do that. Just let you do your thing.
SliceNDice is on set point, looking to close this out quick.
That phase, building up so much bar for Libre.
That's something we see a lot from SliceNDice.
Yeah, he loves that dash, like that dash out of double team into grab. It's very good, very good.
Yep. Most players I know have a tendency to counterattack when they see that, and that grab would do a good damage for that.
Or even at least just block. Like it works a lot of the time. If you're in range to do it, it's really good. It's a very strong mix-up.
Lekis getting the drill attack.
I'm getting that attack buff. If you hit Mimikyu's armor, it will give the user the attack buff. So using it on reaction can be really useful. And then using it to get in like this and start your turn, start opening them up like SliceNDice is doing right now. He has the burst advantage. He has not the health advantage, but it's pretty even.
This could go. This round could go either way.
Yeah, and the field phase is a pretty even matchup, I would say.
Oh,
as
great
well.
counter.
Like, ooh, very good.
Dash attack.
Lekis is kind of starved for meter right now. He could really use it. Ooh, that was a good jump. Didn't get anything off it though, unfortunately. He does have Umbreon though. If he gets Umbreon, he should get his burst from it, and it'll be able to.
Ooh, that's gonna convey.
You won't have to worry about crits. This might be a lot of damage. That looks like a lot of damage actually. That looks like one of those weird Libre combos where this might kill. I think this is dead.
I think they're still alive. Maybe 10 HP or less, but pretty close.
I bet he dead. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Look at one of those weird Libre combos where she misses a lot of hits and gets like no scaling. She has a lot of funky combos like that, but cementing herself at least with a very strong lead. This is near impossible for her to come back at this point, and at this point it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do.
Yeah,
very smart SliceNDice. Again, he just kind of sees like it's interesting to see like players like him like just come into scene and they're like, this is good, I'm gonna do it. They have like they don't really hold themselves back like, oh, that's a lame way to play or something. He's like, no, I have the lead. You can't kill me. I'm just